Welcome to another exciting episode of Wednesday Night Fights Guilty Gear Strive Edition. I'll be one of your commentators, Zero, alongside Proxy. How are you doing tonight?
Dude, very excited to get to see some more Guilty Gear action. Rocking as always. Excited to be here for the first time on Wednesday Night Fights, and excited to have, for the first time, finally get to sit down with you, man. How you? I feel like we've been like ships in the night for a long time. It's nice to finally get to do the thing, you know?
Right, absolutely. Just a couple, freighter ships passing by in the ocean from event to event here. So here we are. This top 8 is tremendous. Of course, the KOF top 8 was killer too. I don't know if you caught any of that, but wow, that reset was phenomenal. Great to see all the new players just jumping on immediately, especially after that deluxe edition. But here we are. It's yet another Series E sponsor provided $500 pop bonus for Guilty Gear Strive. And here's your top 8 turnout. Mira coming out there up against Stealthy to start things off, and then immediately after it, we'll see Excedrin Solstice up against Breaker Dave, and then followed, actually, congrats to Breaker Dave making this top 8. Wow, always so close, but on the winner's side this time around, so that's really big. Razor D.O.N showing up against CG, and then also Excelancer coming up against Test Your Luck to wrap up that loser side of the top 8. So plenty of great matches, plenty of great character variety. And of course, we do have our classic Series E competitors in there as well. So lots to look forward to here.
They definitely agreed. Very, very excited to get that rolling. Yeah. And we have the Matcherino as well. As you guys know, always coming through very clutch with that. We appreciate them for coming through with that. So if you guys want to, there's a way to do direct contributions. I believe there are codes to claim as well. So if you guys want to check that out, please make sure you do. As trying to put as much money in the players' pockets as always. It's important. They always put on such a great show, and we love to reward people for coming through and competing and showing their stuff off. So please make sure you guys take a look at the Matcherino, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. 29 codes left, so make sure we get those used up at least by the end of the night. I know we can do it before Grand Finals, and I'm going to set that goal right here. Before Grand Finals, use all 29 of those codes. I know there's plenty of viewers of you watching tonight, and of course, ready and excited for this Guilty Gear Strive. So, without further ado, let's kick things off here, right? Stealthy coming on in. And Mira, she's been on a tear, of course, with Soul every week. But you might be surprised how Stealthy can catch you in some of these matches here, making it on winner's side this week as well. That's a big achievement right there for Stealthy.
Yeah, very true. I mean, Mira has, like you said, been dominating. She has been winning TNS just about everything that she's been entering, and now already pressed to the corner is Stealthy in a lot of trouble as the strike throw begins.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous situation. Wow, the 2K fast RC right there, going to get faster right through the wall. Stealthy in a whole grip of trouble. Not enough tension to shut things down, but able to get that 5 to interrupt. Nice knockdown first. Offensively, though, the whip.
Yeah, the far slash, being able to go with the door knocker, as they've called it for a long time, man. Able to get it off the backdash here. So round start, always so important for Stealthy. And he is going a little aggressive here. Tried to check the 2K. Takes a quarter of his life already to the corner for it.
With those wrists there, and again the Stealthy classic raw 5D charge, trying to catch Mira by surprise. Unfortunately, we've seen this trick once or twice now here on Wednesday Night Fights, so hopefully, nice pickup, blue RC Axle Bomber when he gets the shatter, and just like that, turning things around. A little bit of life leap, that could disappear in a second. BRC. Oh my god.
Yeah, the close slash was able to connect. Now we're continuing the pressure here. There's good use of the FD to be able to build a little bit of space here. Tries to rush up with the 2K, but it's not quite enough with the dude. The 5P, very nice to snipe out the attempt at the instant air dash, man. What a smart play from Stealthy to even it up.
Yeah, actually really good stuff. I mean, geez, get shook by this clean volcanic Viper. My god, 50% already gone. Stealthy is going to have to sneak this one out here. Nice throw, push right back to the corner. The counter hit does connect, but now Mira charging in another fast RC off the 2K.
Yeah, 2K2D is able to go for the burst there, presses to the corner. That was a great momentum burst, and now trying to bait out anything from Stealthy, and Stealthy getting a little gun shy maybe, except now with the wake up gold burst in a great position.
Actually, really great transition right there into that PRC drift. Able to get out of dodge. Nice PRC to block the 5K. Lost track of Mira right there, so great meter usage, but you can only survive for so long. Bandit Bringer coming through from Mira, closing out that first game.
Yeah, I was looking for the anti-air. I mean, anti-airing preemptively can be really, really tough, especially against Bandit Bringer. And even more so when you're at that pixel of life left, no trade goes in your favor there. Mira, so smart to put Stealthy on the spot. Just really, really great use of that.
Yeah, absolutely. If you notice too, in that first game, right, like Stealthy had darn near no meter to really try to make any sort of reversal attempt out of that corner. Only had that opportunity with a lucky gold burst, just barely getting out of there alive for just a moment there from Mira's pressure. Now we got the full screen advantage here. Someplace that Stealthy likes to play comfortably. Mira, no slash this, of course, being a sole veteran out here in Strive. Nice. Flash comes sneaking in the throw. Nice shot from Stealthy.
Yeah, trade is very close. PRC forward is able to barely get close enough for to do the 5K into the bomber. What a great conversion from Stealthy here, taking the lead. But I feel like this is something we see from Mira very often. Is Mira quite often loses the first round because they play like a very quote king jobber, a very monolith type of playstyle. She does not do a lot, but it always seems to find its mark. And just like that, the clean hit DP threatens the burst out. Stealthy has to use the resource.
Oh, wow, the pickup off the Bandit Bringer. No burst to get out of this devastating combo. Great pickup from Mira to close out that round and catch things up a little bit here.
Okay, 2K2D a little bit too far to be able to get the knockdown, but that's okay. Decent here with the JS. Good just block, but it doesn't get too much else. What a punish!
Jump back slash. Keep things under control, but yeah, that heavy slash going to sneak in immediate. Heavy volcanic viper coming through as well too, and already just a rip of damage disappearing before your eyes. Going low the trouble. There's the meter there, got the throw.
Oh, it's gotta be very careful here. Whips the 5K, is a little too far away. Snail connects on the counter hit, dashes forward for the throw and gets a knockdown. This is a huge chance for Stealthy.
Yeah, you can't let Mira in whatsoever. And here we go. Gold burst does get through. This is the last chance to use it, and what a great decision. PRC. Whoa. Lucky burst right there. I mean, honestly, that sickle just got caught by BRC out of there. Great block from Stealthy. Now the scramble begins, right? But we get the pickup. Nice Rensen. Close out that game 1-1 apiece here. And that's a strong fight. That's a strong answer back from Stealthy as well, too. Still a struggle, even, like, especially the damage that Mira was outputting with Stealthy. Keeping calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, and like heads-up decisions. Like I didn't know Axel had a jetpack. He did BRC up with G, was able to avoid the potential air throw, avoids the 5K, is able to land into a more safe position. Stealthy making incredible reads on the fly there with the using the meter to great effect.
Yeah, no, that is such a great usage of that meter, especially off of Gold versus. And you know what? Why not? Axel Bob, he's talking about a jetpack clearly. Axel got a new update in this patch, and it was jetpack implementation because everyone's cool with the jetpack. Like, nice success off into the dust. Right through that wall. Stealthy bursting out of there for their life.
Okay, looking for the 2K2D again, trying to challenge and challenging in really, really decent places here, but there with the drop combo, very weird drop from Mira.
Really low there, really tough to connect, especially after that volcanic viper. And my god, the 2K2D coming through for Stealthy. Side swap here, not able to get the pickup, shuts down the volcanic viper with the jump back slash. Oh my god, Stealthy
jumping normal
rainwater.
Jumping normals beating DP is not something you see very often there, but Stealthy making it work and even finds a throw now. So the positional war is won here for Stealthy. Just got to keep it clutch, keep it simple here, keep the corner position. Might be able to get the burst out, and he does!
Oh my
Stealthy,
god!
with the incredible read, gets the burst out of Mira. Dude, what a statement round from Stealthy.
Wait a minute. I thought Soul was supposed to be the aggressor in the corner. What? Oh, Stealthy, do you know you're playing Axel right now? I just want to make sure. Hold on a sec. Even Mira's got to take a step back from the cabinet for a second here. Has to reassess here. Like, wait. Young man, do you know what you just did to me, Stealthy?
Yeah, dude. I mean, that is just really well played from Stealthy, top to bottom. The conversions were incredible. Again, the use of meter I love to highlight from Stealthy. Stealthy loves to use. A lot of Axels will feel pressed to use YRC as it is intended as a defensive mechanic. Stealthy is never in positions to ever even need to YRC. Is always BRCing actively, PRCing to reposition, is always using meter to be active rather than to try and play defensively. That is a difference maker with Axel.
Yeah, definitely agree there too. Like, especially Stealthy understanding the dangers of being caught into a corner against Soul here, using that as that additional option movement tool has been really strong in this set. Burst right out, not trying to play this neutral game. It wants you to force yourself to run in here and run into my signals, but Mira's putting hands on the young boy. Stealthy is, oh, gets the anti-air this time. Nice BRC.
Yeah, gotta be careful here with the, okay, yeah, the burst. The first time the Commando was able to land after the clothesline from hell, just respaces himself full screen, so Mira has to play the entire neutral game over, but Max Meter, you know Viper's coming.
Yes, that Vortex coming through. Big jump, heavy slash. Nice conversion from Mira. All right, so we got that round on the board and has burst in the next round too, so Mira is looking pretty right now.
5P, got the knockdown, just dash, holds the dash macro, gets so much real estate off of it. Dude has kind of earned that respect to be able to go for those long dash up, but Stealthy continuing to play the zoning game pretty here, but it's running out of space. It's about to be to the corner.
Yeah, oh my God. You hate to see it. The 6S Vortex extension. Let's get the Tyrant Rave out here. Send a message.
15 here has burst. Gotta be careful. Close slash is blocked. What a move!
Nice duck! Good call out on the burst. Absolutely brilliant stuff here from Stealthy, knowing that second hit was coming. The 2K, the low profile it here. Anti-air. Stealthy turning it around, shuts it down, goes into the final round here, and potentially match point.
Ooh, back dash round starts. Stealthy has been so aggressive in 99 seconds so often. This time opting to be a little more defensive, but oh no, the defensive choice actually ends up costing the burst.
Let's push you right back and try again. Keep trying to run on in. Go for it. I will chip away at your health from back here. I'm comfortable. Thank you. No, we can't be throwing there. Oh my God. The red RC bounced off the wall one more time. 6HS to close out the game. 2-2. Things are tie up right now, and it's just explosive no matter which way you cut it.
Yeah, I mean, that is I know it's the classic meme, but like, take the throw. Like, even on the backdash there, the far slash, the reward coming from that, the reward from coming from an SOS ripped tech there, you just can't let that happen.
And it's that fear, right, of just like, gosh, like I see Soul coming at me. This is the chance, and it's worked so many times for Stealthy to grab those throws. Like, I don't blame you because you've been getting mileage out of it. Just that one time, that was not the time. The 5P whipping entirely, the betrayal.
Ooh, 2S, yeah, forced the burst there. Mira just pushed for momentum and now keeping to the corner. 50 meters still available, spends it early and continues the pressure. Look at the risk gauge.
We're bursting, we're definitely bursting. There's the run up throw here, Stealthy getting in. Heavy slash, back. Once again, trying to force this middle screen game, which is terrific for Axel here. But Mira, no problem, making that approach, gets knocked down.
Okay, spent the red RC, gets close. A nice use of the FD, actually found a gap. Stealthy uses the FD again after the air dash to get a little bit more of a slide, gets out of the corner and repositioned here. This is a great chance again, but no, the jump in from Mira.
Last chance right here for this round. The red RC fastball finding its mark once again in Mira. On match point, the reversal. 5P. 5 swap, 2K2D knockdown, and let's push you into the corner.
Okay, block that, goes to the backdash afterwards. Mira running at nickel and dime is really starting to run out of life here. It's got to be more careful about the decisions that she is making.
2D once again here. Let's chip away at this health. It builds up time so you can get that burst back for Stealthy here. Mira has that ready to rip. Of course, 50% tension, doesn't need to spend it anyways. Stealthy also poised for match point once again here, and a strong showing for Stealthy. Strong showing for Mira. The heavy slash coming through. Immediately cancels into heavy volcanic viper. Let's get as much damage as we can.
Has Meter now. Both players sitting on the burst. Goes for the pull in. Looks at the same side. Gets the burst out, but no punish. The drop combo from Stealthy. Oh no. Hopefully he doesn't come back to bite as he goes for the backdash. And there's the grid. Oh no. And the burst made so much spaghetti.
All right, at least waited just for a moment there. Knew the burst was coming on Mira's side here. Nice red RC. Okay, already at full screen situation. It's do or die for both players. One touch will do it. Mira is definitely gonna have to be very cautious. One more touch for Stealthy, and Stealthy gets it. The 5P, keep it simple to close out the set. 3-2. against Mira. And my goodness, you're right. That drop was devastating. And it could have been even worse had Mira, continued to shut down in that corner. Had Stealthy burst just a little bit earlier. Mira had the read. And Stealthy, it's the layers of Yomi, right? Of course,
yes.
Of course you know that I know. So I'm going to hesitate for just a bit here and still get my burst, succeed in that, push you out of the corner, and now I get to reset neutral. So great patience from Stealthy there.
I mean, that is the ancient proverb that was passed down to me personally by Bojack. Hold the burst, but not for too long, right? You got to be really, really careful about how you decide to spend it. And Stealthy, like you said, just winning the round and essentially the set off of it. Just incredible Axel play. It's so important as Axel to know how and when to use your options. The system mechanics are really the only defensive tools that he has, other than just being tricky, mashing throw, mashing 2K, trying to be unpredictable. So yeah, displaying a mastery of the system mechanics and the usages of them, you just have to have it. So smart.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that could have gone either way. Mira definitely had Stealthy's number for sure, but Stealthy in that last moment, that last scramble, ended up coming out on top. See, hence the name, Stealthy. Again, you're going to be sneaking out these victories, that's for sure. But don't count Mira out. Mira's definitely capable of running it back in the loser side here.
Of course.
We still got a little ways to go. I mean, that's a strong way to start, right? But next up, we do have Excedrin Solstice up against Breaker Dave coming up next. And by golly, seeing a Giovanna out here, you gotta hit the contribution code or even just a claim code coupon. Look at this. Like I said, before Grand Finals, the goal is to use up all 29 codes. With so many of you in here, we're talking over 500 people watching right now. Surely, just a little morsel of you could come in, use those free codes. And if you've already done it, of course, tweet it out. You know the whole shtick, right? Tweet it out. Let folks know that that top 8 is happening right now for Guilty Gear Strive at Weds Night Fights.
Yeah, I mean, the hardest part about it is clicking the link. Once you get onto the page, it's just the top right. It takes I say it's all the time. It takes 10 seconds. Definitely make sure you guys check that out for sure. As always, like we say with the Matcherinos on every single stream, it's so important because getting the money to the players is so important for the community and being able to continue to have this great ecosystem that we've developed for online tournaments, man. Online tournaments are popping off from coast to coast, region to region, country to country. So, I mean, Matcherino is part of the reason why that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, speaking of country to country, we do have Excellence right here. Central America competition coming in here as well. So, I mean, that thanks to the great netcode and thanks to the incentives that Matcherino does provide, including also Esports Arena. Thank you very much for that as well.
Yeah, please.
Those are great incentives to keep competing, especially here at Weds Night Fights as well, and also other online tournaments that do feature Matcherino. Now, we do have Ramthal here from Solstice. Breaker Dave coming out here with Geo. This is an interesting matchup. I think that Geo does have a lot of tools that can really kind of meddle with Ramthal's midstream game. And I'm sure Solstice is definitely aware of that, and of course Breaker Dave will be aware of that too. And at the rate that Breaker Dave plays, this close range, definitely can expect to see that almost off of them. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say one of the buttons to point out was going to be the 2D from Giovanna, but Breaker Dave is playing at a range where the 2D is not even a factor here, continuing to stack on the plus frames to steal these turns, but Solstice makes it out of the corner.
Whoa. Opting for that flip there too, and a beautiful thing too, right? Forcing Solstice to spend FD right here because we don't want any reversal opportunity. We got that Breaker Dave leaves. Oh god!
What a call! Dear. Solstice breaks the wall. Positive bonus. One more touch will do it, and at 99 seconds, not much to do against Ramthal.
Yeah, that's the tough one right there. Of course, there's that 2D that we're talking about. Either that or even 6Bable as well, too. Is an opportunity to go through these slash stuff. Easy attempt to get stuffed by the air-to-airs, and oh my goodness, did he just try it again? Wait a minute. Too close right there. Not a true DB. The 5K coming through. We tried to micro dash forward on that one.
Yep. Rekas goes for the PRC forward. Best super. Yeah, gets it through the wall. Very nice display there to use the damage. And that is so important for Ramthal. Once you get to the corner, I mean, Dave did a great job in the beginning of the set, the beginning of the first game, just being able to maintain space, be the aggressor, never having to play Ramathal is untouchable from that like 1.5, 2 character length space, right? Dave did an amazing job of always being outside of it or directly like CQC. We got to see more of that spacing here. Solstice, the second Solstice gets one ID back off without getting contested, the match is a little out of Breaker Dave's control. We got to stay sticky.
Yeah, like you said, early on in the life of this year, right? The metaphor that I gave was like, you don't let Ramathal get away with it. And Giovanna is that character that could definitely force Ramathal into some bad situations, like we saw earlier, like being in her face and not letting her get away with a lot of the situations. It was open there. Nice jump in here. You done lost a sword. You threw it at me. It's going to be gone for a bit. Okay, but
yeah. Ooh, the throw is able to break the wall again. Solstice, the pressure from full screen. Screw what I said about 2 character lengths. The whole screen looking like Solstice's sweet spot.
Yeah, okay, but we got the 2D right here. Going to get a nice little pickup carry to the corner. The pressure continues. Chance out. Bravery from Solstice here.
Oh, another big counter hit press to the corner. Yeah. The sword actually meeting on the wake up, and now pressure continues.
Yeah, that was really important. That was the startup of that 2D right there that got shut down. No, okay. You got another release on life right here. Of course, Solstice could. All right, well,
yep.
That's that.
Well. Oh my god.
Chalk that round up as a loss, and we'll try again on the 3rd round. Here we go.
Yeah, dude, glimpses of beauty from Dave, dude. Breaker Dave is making such good decisions, but Solstice's adaptations are just a little too quick right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because Breaker Dave really opened up the round with just like extreme aggression, which even gave Solstice a moment of pause. Like, kind of caught on a back foot right there, and then just now we're seeing a complete difference here. All right, so jump in, start. We know that pressure begins. 2K interrupts.
2K gets the ID in, gets a punish, and falls to the close slash. That is going to be a forced burst out from Solstice, and a conversion for Breaker Dave. Push to the corner. Next touch could do it here. 50-meter available.
Not able to get that confirmed. PRC, let's get the air throw. Where do you think you're going? Good usage of meter right there, but unfortunately we're slashed out. Blocks the sword throw. There it is. We can take those trades, but kind of start to be careful. There we go. 2P. Check it. All right, so we got a round on the board. No trouble there. It's about trying to close it out. Nice 5K dash up.
Just being as aggressive as possible without overextending just like that. The 2K, great press from Solstice there. Goes in with the close slash. It cancels the Rekkas, and Breaker Dave reads it and just holds up forward.
Great spacing too for Breaker Dave. Goes for the PRC reset right there. Tries to go for the double high. There's the gold burst. Run up throw. Giovanna. Has to be careful though. Yes, I was talking about that in the first game. You can't let you can't just miss the fact that Solstice has resources. Whenever Ramathal has resources, we know the reversal is coming.
Oh, Breaker Dave dying with max meter there is a heartbreaker. Gonna have to. I mean, this is where you find out what you're made of, though. Is able to get the conversion into massive damage. The OTG comes through, continuing to apply the pressure with the plus frames, and what a way to climb on the way down!
Yes, absolutely. Spend the overdrive by all means. Get that positive bonus. It's gonna be this burst on the way. The gold burst whiffs. Good read. Breaker Dave with the perfect. Some of them baked goods out there. That burst smells like it's coming fresh out of the oven real quick. Hold on. Yes. All right.
Oh, dude, Breaker Dave looking fantastic, and that is just that's the difference there. The aggression held up. It's not Breaker Dave's decision making was not very much different. It was more just being able to be in the right places for those same guesses that he was making. If he can continue to do that, or Solstice can get a little more slippery, can stay out of those situations.
Right. Well, here we go. Still in this set here. The DP round start, not a bad decision because of how it low profiles and could actually catch these slashes here. It's a great decision, right? Because honestly, in a lot of cases, Ramathal does own that round start positioning.
Oh, and now after the extensions, dude, this is all off of a gold burst here, and I think Breaker Dave making an amazing decision. This is the future of the game. If you're playing an aggressive character, double BRC forward. Go for the backdash.
Situation there. Tried to get the anti-air 2 and 4K. Not gonna do it.
The key, really smart. Up again, is holding up a little bit. There goes the YRC. No, that's a punish.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate. They both input that at about the same time right there. Goodness gracious, you know, to watch it all blow up in your face like that, quite literally even. The sword, nice jail out there from Solstice. The backdash is not going to get the opening that Breaker Dave's looking for here.
Yeah, with the 2K, just stop the jump, same thing. It's favoring jail over the mix-up here, gets the throw, and now this is where it starts to be a little more tough. Once the throw gets mixed in, the blocking is a little more difficult.
Again, trying to fish for that 2D. There's a 60, a 10, but we got gold burst. We have beater. A little bit stronger defense and offense as well here for Geo. Thanks to the unique mechanic. GRC back. Still got scoops.
Okay, YRC, this time it works out, gets the cross up, party time, got to make this count. Breaker Dave needs to finish here. The burst is still available for Solstice though.
Oh dear, yeah, Red RC is available, caught by the dust. And unfortunate for Breaker Dave because the pickup will close that out here. A 3-1 victory for Excedrin Solstice here. Oh, that's a heartbreaker, and you know what?
Yeah.
I always enjoy watching Breaker Dave play because the aggression and just, you know, constantly adding the pressure and making Giovanna look mad strong. I mean, she is mad strong, but
Yeah, agreed.
Breaker Dave is playing it on an absolute insane level. But still, Solstice able to catch themselves, you know, kind of before they slipped and fell right after that first game and just destroyed in terms of damage, really, right? Because that damage output from Ramathal is absurd.
Yeah, very true. I mean, a lot of it comes down to I get, like you said, the matchup very explosive when it comes to Geo, being able to go for the low profile, the DP at round start, things like that. A lot of the things that Geo has to do to be able to keep up with Ramathal seem to lean a lot more towards the committal side, and against Ramathal that can be so difficult. A character that in theory can just play completely risk adverse at all points, right?
Yeah, you know, that resource management is so important going up against Ramathal as well, because that is like the for sure reversal. Like Geo thrives on her frame traps and really just, you know, kind of leaving those gaps in her pressure as well to keep you guessing, and then you're going to explode right there. But when you have that true reversal in Ramathal's overdrive, that gets you thinking about other options. Like, okay, well, now I have to be wary of this. We saw that one interaction with Mordovato coming through and really making a bad day for Breaker Dave, but most of those resources are used for RCs in this case, and really trying to control that speed that Breaker Dave was playing at. And that seemed to work out really well for Solstice in that matchup. We'll see how Solstice does against Stealthy in the winners finals, but first we got some losers matches to go through.
Yes.
Up next it should be Razor D.O.N up against CG, and honestly, between the last match and now, 6 of you have used codes, so kudos to the 6 of you that use the codes. The rest of you, what are you doing? 23 codes left. It's free money. We can't say it enough. Like, it's super easy. Just click the claim code button right there. We've already done it. There are also some viewer requests along the side as well too that you could try out to do. We're at 828 right now in the pot. Let's beef that up a little bit for the players here, huh?
Say absolutely agreed, man. Make sure you guys get in there, do your part when it comes to that, and man, I'm just excited to see more matches here. D.O.N, I'm excited to see D.O.N. D.O.N, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, actually coming off a win against Marvello, so coming in hot right now.
Okay. Yeah, some of those loser matches were definitely like strong. It's always like a bloodbath.
Yes.
Leading up to these top 8s, especially on the loser side as well too. Let's see how this goes. We have another Soul up against Eno, of course, from Razor D.O.N.
Ooh, D.O.N starting off strong. Yeah, after the overhead, continues to apply that pressure. CG trying to go for the 5K, but these hover dashes are timed incredibly well here.
Stroke. Yeah, thanks to those glorious changes on 6S, we're capable of low profiling that.
Okay, finds another throw, dashes up, actually catches the back dash there. This is going to be a ton of damage, but too high for the super. A little bit of indecision, maybe.
Yeah, you know, probably at the very least double jump. Get the jump dust. Oh no, yeah, tried to go for that, you know, mid-range 6S. Fishing for the big hits, right? Fishing for the Hail Marys to try to catch up and just immediately close things out. Sometimes just keep it simple, right? We saw that in Stealthy's match. The 5P was just enough. Maybe just chipping away at health can be just enough to Oh boy.
So much damage coming off of that. You stroke for the knockdown here. Hover dash into the throw. The mix-up game begins. Getting stuck to the wall is the worst case scenario here, and this is where it begins.
Yeah, got the slump. Watch the ankles once again. We'll go for another slump here. Solstice once again, double highs. It's still Red RC able to get that pickup. Shatter. Game 1 going to D.O.N.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a worse possible situation than D.O.N is sitting on 50 meter and it sticks you to the wall from a standing state. You know you're gonna get slumped, like you said. Dude, the loops just come through. Dom sets up the perfect possible situation. And that's like almost to no fault of CG. I mean, you have to position better to not actually get pressed to the wall like that. But once you're stuck, you close your eyes and whoever your brain is gotta take the wheel.
You know, you almost said it yourself. Just don't get in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely brutal. I mean, there's a lot of games out that is the answer, but in a lot of these games, like Guilty Gear, sometimes the best answer to a situation is, well, what did you do to get yourself there, right?
Right. You know, like they say in Miyagi-Do karate, don't be there in the first place. We're gonna put you right into the corner. Put the shoe on the other foot right now. Ooh, okay.
The turnaround throw. Oh, counter hit. There's a gold burst. Though CG opportunity.
Yeah, that's actually pretty big right there. Was trying for the regular burst, but hey, we'll take the gold burst, and yikes, ran right into that overdrive and still had time to get the stroking underneath 5K. Couple chemical loves for you here, and again, you're stuck in this corner situation. Gets the slump, doesn't need it because the shatter will wrap up that round here.
See if round starts, you can get a little more out of this. 6-8, what a way to start. The gamble pays off. We are already to the corner, but whiffing the throw. D.O.N, amazing up back.
Cross up right there, my goodness. Once again, applying pressure. 5K for the heavens right there. I can't believe the close slash connected. It's a close. It's not a far. Come on now.
Oh, man. Continue to apply the pressure, though. D.O.N good here. CG still has burst.
Okay.
Needs to be careful about how he spends it, though. Yeah, that was really clean.
Not sure how he threaded the needle right there. But hey, it worked out for CG right there. And here's your big shot. Right? Got out of the corner. Wild throw attempt. Not going to burst. Volcanic Viper out of there. Burst even. Spent it all, I guess.
Everything and the kitchen sink. I like the attempt. I mean, it's a good idea. 2D under HCL there is a pretty decent idea. But the problem is, and then what? Right? Like, if you get into that situation, you're committed to the 2D. What's the game plan after that? D.O.N sees the 2D, comes out, knows he has time. Hover dashes immediately, takes advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Whenever Eno sees an opportunity, she's definitely going to be trying to dash on in and get that high-low mix, or even just dash up, empty, go low, whatever. Eno appreciates the free 50-50. She'll take it all day.
Oh, of course. Live and die.
So going into game 3, D.O.N really strong here.
Oh, dude, D.O.N has been looking incredibly dominant at all points of this CG. Gotta make something happen here. That's a good attempt and gets the burst out. Unfortunately, you have to spend it so early. But returning back to neutral, looking good here for Soul.
Yeah, wow, a little bit of hesitation there how to deal with the note, right? Just kind of watching it approach, waiting for D.O.N to make a decision, but sometimes that might be too little too late. You want to try to strike first, strike fast, and okay, Red RC coming through, tried the side swap. We see the attempt there, now we're, you know what, hey, happy accident, let's go for the wall carry. You know what, either way, create a combo. You're still back, guys. You can do what you want, it still works.
Oh, dude, the stroke comes through, is able to connect, double HCL, not a kill. Sticks to the wall, though. No HCL, doesn't go for the super, so it does have positive bonus, but returning to neutral can be difficult here, especially against Soul.
Right there, 6P connects, Red RC. Come on and slam. D.O.N looking at taking this match right now.
Yeah, the 6P of the God round start is able to earn the space and get the stroke afterwards. Already pressed to the corner, and D.O.N is off to the races.
Yep. Throw. GG, make you stand up a little bit earlier there. Okay, burst, but I mean, at what cost at this point? You're just hoping and prayer to come in. Oh. I mean, yeah, at least we blocked that last situation there. I thought it was a done deal, and D.O.N still surviving. Picks up the Vortex. Or other way around, CG surviving, picking up the Vortex.
Okay, Fafnir blocked. Goes for the PRC. Tried to reposition. It was a great attempt, but D.O.N still gets out. The counter hit, pressing farther, but now max meter spends one, spends the second, is forced to block.
D.O.N really wants to hit this command grab, and it's just not going to happen here. CG is too aware, but the 6P. Oh, that 5K gonna get whip punished there, and a 3-0 for D.O.N. Moving on this loser side. And, you know, a really strong set here. D.O.N won themselves the opportunity to face off against Breaker Dave here on losers quarters, but CG also really trying to figure it out. It seemed like in that set, we tried to play our classic soul things. When CG got those significant strikes, we followed through, right? But it just wasn't enough, especially in how often that D.O.N was kind of controlling that pace of the match anyways, was really playing their game, and CG hardly got a chance to play. I mean, it's a two-player game, D.O.N. Just be cool, okay? Be cool.
So, you know, they paid $60. They're going to push some buttons. Come on. But no, huge shots. D.O.N doing a pretty decent job all the way through. I mean, showing off the strength of Eno. At this point, I hope that there's no one left that still thinks that Eno needs any kind of tuning that's not downwards. Eno is an incredibly strong character. The mix-up game is just, it's overwhelming, and players like D.O.N are the ones that show that off, man. I love to get to see some Enos.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of that comes with like some high risk, high reward situations too. Of course, you would think on paper, right, that Soul is going to be that one character that can really kind of contend with Eno. I mean, especially with Volcanic Viper. Invulnerable reversals are really strong against, you know, like an Eno approach. But in so often the situations in those corners was Eno setting up that note and forcing Soul to just block, which is great for Eno because then we can start our 50-50 pressure again. But, you know, in those neutral situations there, it's, you know, it's kind of, again, rolling that dice, and you do have the tools available to you to kind of answer back. And in a lot of cases, we might have been able to maybe, hey, check with the DP real quick. Of course, you might lose your life every now and again, but at least you present that option as well, too. Like, I'm not afraid to check you on this approach as well, too. I can be the aggressor. And again, that kind of attributes to the fact that, like, CG just did not get to play their game in any way, shape, or form. Well,
I definitely agree. I mean, that's a really important key thing that you said there is like the mental stack, right? You have to add that layer to it. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So next up, we are going to have Excelancer coming up here. Another Giovanna player up against Test Your Luck here. Okay. I'm sure we are waiting on Excelancer to get in here. Or it looks like, no, that's Giovanna on the screen. Excelancer's been waiting. Excelancer is ready for it. Just like I'm ready for all of you to go click on those Matcherino codes. And actually, wow, I blinked and you missed it. Another gaggle of you. There was 10 people this time. Actually used
Did you use the word gaggle again?
I did use
the word gaggle did.
Again. I did, absolutely.
Nice.
Is guaranteed in the vocabulary. It's locked in. I don't hear anyone else using gaggle. We're bringing it back. All right.
That's a Zero exclusive for sure. But here we go, dude. Excelancer facing off against Test Your Luck. Test Your Luck. And a very strong Nagoriyuki player. Hopefully we can continue to see the dominance here. But Giovanna is a character that represents a little bit of problems for Nagoriyuki, in that if Nagoriyuki is able to maintain the space and engage on his terms, he's able to dominate. But if Giovanna is the one setting the pace, if Nagoriyuki is trying to either keep up or catch Giovanna, he can be in huge trouble very, very early on. So if Test Your Luck can be the one to kind of lead the dance here, or if Excelancer can be able to kind of lock him down a little more than you'd like.
All right, we go for a 5K trade right there. That's A-okay. 2-4.
Okay, yeah, 2S. Able to block string out. Already sold blood. Oh, the counter hit. Burst for momentum. I love that. Just to not get pushed all the way back.
That's the key factor, right? Do not get pushed away from Nagoriyuki, right? Especially at level 3 blood. Nice DP, steal the turn right back. Excelancer has a nice life lead. And there's the dive kick right there, the overdrive. Not close enough for the shatter, but hey, got the soft knockdown there. Oh my god, blood-sucking universe now. Test Your Luck out here.
Oh, but the far slash is traded with again. PRC forward, what a conversion, knowing he can fit the jabs in just because of the slowdown. And yeah, the 2S to finish. That is a combo that is specifically made for if you see that your opponent has the RC slowdown on them. That is the only way that Link's so smart from Test Your Luck gets the round and now is already breaking the wall.
Yep, already a really strong start here from Test Your Luck. My God! Big counter hit, able to jump out of Bloodsucking Universe with a close slash. Look at the anti-air. What are you bursting for?
Where'd your life go? What happened? I saw 6H twice and everything just was gone. Oh my God.
All it took was one shatter and Nagoriyuki just put on the hurt. Have to be careful, especially how you're bursting out. Excellencer, you know, of course, just one game down here, still has a shot. And I think like that round start was a good start for Excellencer, right? Just incomplete control. It was just until, you know, that push out of the corner, really that Test Your Luck kind of turned things around and caught with Bloodsucking Universe. I think that really sealed the deal right there. But hard slash gonna connect here. Excellencer in control again. Throw.
Yeah, pushed that burst out. Really nice stuff. And yeah, after the burst, not looking too consequential. Immediately presses to the wall, spends the super positive bonus, gets a safe jump off of this. This is huge trouble for Test Your Luck, especially at the amount of blood he's had.
Okay, look at this massive life lead. Great backdash. The heavy slash coming through for Excellencer. Great pickup. Get the double jump and a couple dusts for you to close them out.
Round start here, Test Your Luck. Ooh, 2S round start. Actually, have to try to walk back there. First timing, again, pushing very far away with the blood gauge pretty high, but now pushes to the corner, looking for the 6P. And again, the close slash looking good to be able to keep the corner here. Test Your Luck, but then overcommits with a command throw.
Had to though, right? Like you were already so close on Blood Rage. Still, the damage comes through. Hayes, you know, you didn't get punished all that bad. Looking far worse, and Excellencer gonna get pushed back once again. We're seeing a repeat of that last game. My goodness.
Situation, the life bar depleted quickly here. Test Your Luck tries to go for the 6P, but the delay, very nice in footsies.
Oh no. Yeah, Red RC pickup bursting out. Great height, great decision right there. And oh no, picked up by the dust. We're gonna close it out. Goodness. Don't give Test Your Luck any momentum whatsoever. You will be testing your luck if you allow that to happen. Because honestly, Excellencer has that control in the first round, but again, closing out is going to be like the key factor here in this set. Test Your Luck just gets that one momentous hit, especially carrying over to that corner too, and it just seals the deal every time.
Dude, and did you see the blood gauge? At that point,
Right.
after the Beyblade, it was fully committed. It could not come up for air. Had to go all the way in. That was an incredible. I love the risk reward on that. Just bets it all in with the round.
Testing. All right, so we got a full screen situation. Interesting round start choice, and the burst is going to get called out immediately after that first hit. Yeah, might have want to wait a little bit.
Slash, but the DP, great wait time to poke. Really, really smart. There is a gap there. Looking for, tried to start the party in the corner with the command throw. Was able to continue the pressure here. Good FD, but it's still not enough. You cannot keep Giovanna off of you.
Yep. Oh, there's the jump right there on the BRC. Still had time to pick it up and get that shatter. Lots of bonus here. Great patience. Far slash immediately cancels to the overdrive for the round.
Really nice way to go there. Getting ahead on this one. Test Your Luck. Got to play from behind, but still up 2 games. Has a little bit of time. Has a little bit of room to gather some data here.
Good jump in. Follow up with another heavy slash even. Couple. Nice. It was that jump dust. Don't forget it's a double hitter right there. Pick up.
So TD gets the gold burst now. BRC's forward. Be careful about the blood gauge now, though.
Yo, the dive kick tries to stay safe and doesn't work out for wonders here. Oh my goodness, the Red RC does follow through here. Test Your Luck. Again, see, snowball effect is starting to happen here. The throw pushes to the corner. A couple close slashes and the shatter.
Now, Bloodgate is where they're at. Gotta be careful. Yeah, positive bonus. Oh, the Beyblade actually whiffs there, but still has a great advantage in the corner. Not close. No! Bloodblade though. Oh, the pop was it was pixels, man. Pixels away from forcing it to be blocked, but it wasn't quite there.
my goodness, I was nervous for a second because I think Excellencer thought for sure that they were about to get hit and almost didn't react in time to get the punish on Test Your Luck.
Oh, definitely agreed. And it ends up really difficult, but okay. So now, test your luck. I mean, this is where you find out what a player is made out of. You have the lead. The other player has made clear adaptations. Test your luck has to close this out. If it goes to 2-2, it's a snowball you might not be able to stop.
All right, round start here. Excellence is trying to keep things interesting. Full screen situation too. I mean, that's a risky choice to make. Let Nagoriyuki build up blood. Interesting. Oh, wow, the 2S does connect. Oh no, yeah, that's so unfortunate. That bar slash is going to get 6 speed.
Nice block, yeah. Easy punish from there. 50 meter, gets the plus frames. I like the backdash and the FD beforehand to make sure he has room, but it's still not enough. Excellencer gets thrown, messed up in the pressure.
Okay, wait a minute. We got a ton of meter. The 6 speed does follow up real quick though. We do have PRC. We do have PRC available, but caught the backdash. Great red RC pickup. Oh my God. Excellencer barely getting one out.
I mentioned a snowball. We're starting to see it roll a little bit here. Excellencer gets to the corner already. Test your luck. Mashing the jab on Wake Up is having to play incredibly aggressive defensive styles here. And it's just like I said, if Giovanna is setting the pace, this matchup is a nightmare. And Excellencer continuing to show why. Anti-airing with a...
Yes. I'll be close. Not going to kill quite yet, though. Yeah, absolutely. YRC out of there. We want to try to get the space. Test your luck. Really trying to turn things around. Full screen situation. Excellencer dares you. If Excellencer had the taunt button equipped, I bet you there'd be a taunt. Oh, 60. Yeah, really good challenge on the drill. Folks are usually ready to do it the reversal. Wait a minute. My God. Excellencer up 2-2 right now in the set. Distance.
Yeah, this is really tough here, especially with a character like Giovanna. When they start to play confidently, when they know they're in it, you have to, it's definitely the game outside of the game. If you give them the confidence to know that they are in this matchup, it's going to continue this way. Test your luck needs to make a statement early in this game, or Excellencer might just roll straight through onto the next round.
What's it going to be? Who's going to spend? Who do you got the over-under on who's spending burst first? Is it Test Your Luck or is it going to be Excellence?
First hit is burst guaranteed. Whatever touches first. Let's see it.
All right, we'll see.
No, jumping K. Yeah.
Offensive burst! Dude, you never would have guessed it.
Oh my God. Back and forth. First already off the table. Counter hit 2D. And full cash out here.
For overdrive, of course. Get that hard knockdown. Look at that. The tall mountain to climb for Test Your Luck, but it is Nagoriyuki. Damage is definitely not a problem for Nagoriyuki until you get caught backdashing. The jump in dust. Hey, I saw you hit me with this in the last game that you won. This is going to be the last time you see it.
Now, potentially the final round here. Test Your Luck tries to go for the clone, is looking to be way more aggressive here. I love this change of pace. Sometimes the aggression needs to be on a switch, not a slider here, and Test Your Luck is showing why. Almost breaks the wall off of that.
Yep. We are out though. PRC drift. Nice double jump. Calls out the counter hit here. Excellence are doing great. He's going to get jabbed out once again.
Even with those connections, it's not quite enough. Has burst on deck though. Needs to be careful about how he spends it. There's the pop and no.
Oh! Yep. Go ahead first. Wait. Okay, I was a little confused as far as how the blood gauge was going. So I'm like, wait a minute, did we just cancel out blood rage? No way. And what a shutout there. Forced that blood rage from Test Your Luck. Excellencer coming out on top with the reverse sweep. 3-2.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying. I don't use the term snowball. People love to throw around the term, there's a lot of momentum, snowball rolling. That is the type of match where you can tell when players like that, when players that can play that kind of confident game plan, when they get rolling, they are impossible to stop. The best thing you can do is just get out of the way. If you can't stop, you got nothing to stop the snowball, just move. You don't have to.
That's
you don't have to
Miyagi-Do karate right there. Miyagi-Do karate. Don't be there in the first place. Easy peasy.
Tough, but really nice match as always, man. Huge shouts to both of them.
Yes.
Oh, and it's tough too because they were playing for the chance to play Mira. So moving on to play Mira, that's a very tough next match.
Congratulations, you get to play against Mira. Have fun.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Excelancer, you know, playing as Giovanna as well against Soul. It'll be interesting to see that. We do have yet another Giovanna returning. Breaker Dave up against Razor Dawn, getting right into it here. This is an interesting matchup. I've gone back and forth on this matchup with a local emo player out here as well. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. We're about it's about even right now. We've definitely discussed it down to that it's even, and that is the likes of Zigno out here. So we'll see how this breaks down.
Okay, so far it's good jump outs here. Not letting any strokes be blocked unnecessarily, and good whip punishes too. Okay, Breaker Dave.
Roughed out here. Breaker Dave's got a strong lead start here, but that can go away in an instant. You're gonna push to that corner, caught low. Yeah, not having a true reversal outside of, you know, your overdrive makes for a really tough corner situation for Giovanna. But the flip kick coming through. My God, backdash, heavy slash for the clutch.
Wow, what a way to get a whiff punish there, baiting out the button from D.O.N. Man, now hitting the pressure, gets the counter hit. That's going to be an incredible amount of damage and a broken wall too, so positive bonus, half the life gone.
Wow.
Breaker Dave still seeing a burst too.
2K interrupt. The stroke start up there. We're going to stay safe.
Okay. Frames, big plus frames. Dude, look at the meter. Still aggressive. And Breaker Dave, he did the math. He knew he was going to have the meter. Stays aggressive, makes it to where he has an RC, spends the RC forward, and after the RC, just goes for the longest block string because he knows eventually no one blocks forever. So huge, dude, Breaker Dave.
It was such a strong round and game for Breaker Dave right there too, especially after that shatter, forcing D.O.N to spend that FD in the corner. Knew that they didn't have to stop. I don't have to press the brakes if you don't have any resources to spend back on me. Your burst is gone. What do I have to fear? You have no true reversal, just like me. So hold this.
Round start 2P. Look at the amount of real estate bought just off a 2P anti-air, but D.O.N's gonna win it all straight back with an immediate stroke answer.
Nice dash up to S. Let's get the throw. Here comes the strike throw, man. Throw right there. There's another one for you. Real quick. There's the back throw. Red RC. Gonna go for the air-to-air pickup, actually. And not gonna wrap it up. Let's hope that doesn't cost you here. Jump P coming through.
Okay, almost connects there. 6P. Oh, dude, one of the best 6Ps. Has the pressure, but Breaker Dave mashes straight out of it. Not afraid in the slightest. Plus frame come through. Blue B combo continues to pressure D.O.N. Never coming up for air for a second.
Okay, all right, there's the burst. Unfortunate spend there for Breaker Dave. That is definitely a little bit of a W right there for D.O.N in this next round here. My God, Breaker Dave almost lost it right there. It should have won it.
Oh my God, no way. No way. He said, I'm playing neutral. Peep the nooch, he says. Goes to the DP a few more times, but now getting punished for his crimes. D.O.N has him against the wall, and here comes the mix-up. No, instead, he's just gonna break the wall and go positive.
That is absolutely unbelievable. 2K and a 2D coming through. Breaker Dave, the mad lad out here. See, you get two very different styles. That's what I love about Guilty Gear, and especially this edition in Strive. You can have two similar characters, but both of them play so very differently. Breaker Dave is aggression incarnate. Excelancer out here playing the movement neutral. Just a completely different style.
Oh, and that after a hell of a second round, it's going to come down to this last one here. Went for the DP for the stroke. Actually, is able to low profile it. Backdash on that stroke, but Breaker Dave is not giving up the ghost on this DP. He said, "This is my answer."
Well, that's the thing, though, right? If Eno gets caught dashing, it's that warning sign. It's done. You can't dash it. You see this? I have DPs on deck. I'm going to anti-air you. Don't dash at me. I will 2K you as well. Don't even worry about it.
That's blocked there. 50-meter build up. Okay, we'll mix up here. Forcing the FP again, like you said, just choking the meter out of D.O.N.
I think it's been very rare that we've seen Don equipped with enough meter to YRC to even get an overdrive reversal out there. Where do you think you're going? Breaker Dave is going to smother the flames. The 6P whiffs. You have burst. You could have mashed burst for your life. But unfortunately, Breaker Dave shut it down. 5K 6P.
Always a heartbreaker to die with the burst on deck just like that. But Don, oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Normally I'll be like, oh yeah, there's like, you know, I don't know what you do against DPs of Breaker Dave here. I mean, stroke worked out a little bit, but like he's just, you can't
Stroke
scare him off of it.
No, it's absolutely insane. Just DP after DP. I've never seen it, but you know, Breaker Dave is the one to do it. Either full screen 2D or full screen DP, whatever.
Shaping the meta.
Yeah, honestly, because what do you stand to lose at that point? You know what Eno is looking for, and her dash is going to force her in an air situation. So of course, counter hit, I'm going to get the extension after the fact. Unfortunately, Stroke can come through and just blow things up.
Stroke has been a really good answer here for Don. Things on that. Tries to go for the throw of his own, but Don swings out. Breaker Dave mashes the 5P though. Really nice counterplay back and forth between these two.
Yeah, 214S really coming through here. Okay, try to go for the chase. Fortunate, nice stroke. Don finally has resources here to extend combos. Second pressure through, we're still alive. Guts on Geo is actually pretty strong. Jump in, 2S coming through the burst. All right, that's resource well spent. Had to PRC that situation there. That was unfortunate because Drill would have broken through that note, but the catch being that Don PRC was able to block node as well, or at least even 6P. Low profile in the Drill is possible.
Oh no.
Hey!
Massive counter hit, press to the corner. Okay, able to mash out though. Blue beat combo. If you get too much afterwards, Breaker Dave sitting on a burst as well is looking so good in this game, but the 6P is a difference maker.
Here we go, foot into the corner situation here. Father of the Shoe is on the other foot. Breaker Dave had such a strong showing. Will Don shut this down though? Red RC, no burst available. First game for Don here. 2-1 right now. Breaker Dave still in the lead.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate one. I mean, from Breaker Dave's side, it all the places there to burst seemed very obvious, but I'd rather see you spend it poorly than hold on to it for next game, right? It's definitely one of those situations where you make the opponent, even if it's an easy one, make them prove they have the punish.
Yeah,
there's no other option.
In a do or die situation like that, I definitely agree. At the very least, spend it. You know?
Yeah, just make them prove it. Even if it's an objectively bad burst, I'd rather see it than not if you know you're dead.
Right. Game 4. 2 and 4K to keep you out of the skies. Again, anti-air for days. You're not allowed to dash, but full burst. That's a big boon for Don right there.
Yeah, finally having some of that meter. Has been waiting, playing this whole game meterless, and finally has some of the life pumps. There's the GP again from Breaker Dave. He said, listen, man, what I tell you, the skies are protected.
Not a lot of jump. You just can't jump. Sorry. No dash, no jump. To a 4K. Great pickup. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. We're still going to get the shatter.
Yeah, honestly, maybe better that the combo dropped.
Yeah, honestly, because we would have had a neutral situation. Sure, positive bonus, but would have needed to sneeze to get the W. Breaker Dave, full screen situation, poised and ready to move on in this loser side play. Oh, God. Okay, got the block, dash of throw, put you in the corner. Great situation for Breaker Dave. Still has burst even if we need it. Tries to fade something out, not doing.
6P, great anti-air there. Don looking to be the aggressor now. There's the throw from Breaker Dave, though. 50 meter available. Tries to go for the cross-up, but it missed spacement, and it's going to cost the burst.
Yeah, that was way too high. And oh my God, 6P does connect. Red RC conversion after the fact, too. It's stroked up in time to guess. Has the resources. You have meter. But how do you use it in that corner situation? My goodness, Breaker Dave still in this. But no burst quite yet. Gonna be a little bit before we get that get out of jail card.
Another gold burst from Don, continuing to dominate when it comes to that. And with that stroke in the RC, he's gonna be able to press the advantage. But no, the wake up though from Breaker Dave.
Nice, the air throw. Oh my god, wait a minute. It has to be so careful though. Does have meter, there's the blue RC, and we're DPing. Which side are you gonna go? Doesn't matter, I'll catch it. Nice, the dash up, it's not good. Yes, great jab out. One of the fastest buttons in the game, second fastest.
That's burst, has to be careful. 50 meter available now, Breaker Dave. We've got to use this burst. It's going to continue to hold on to it. Oh! Spins the super for the plus frames. Here comes the pressure.
Oh, RC counter gold burst here, and that will do it. Breaker Dave advancing the farthest I've seen in Weds Night Fights so far. Loser semis for Breaker Dave. 3-1 over Razor.
Oh, the fuzziest stuff. Oh, the absolute fuzziest stuff. It goes so well there with the blue. Dude, the BRC was so clutch. Being able to recognize that you were in a position to even find that, to be able to climb the tree. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane, especially to going from Geo. Like, these universal tools are so necessary for this character. There are things that are missing, but when you look at how the entire toolkit works in her favor, especially when it came to those universal changes for Gatlings in the air as well, too.
Yes.
This character didn't necessarily get directly buffed, but thanks to the universal tools, definitely got buffed as well. So Geo is definitely looking really pretty right now in this patch. And here we go, Geo coming right back at you to show you why. Up against Mira.
So Mira is going to be a tough customer here. Mira, incredibly grounded. Very rare to see her jump. Excellencer does play a character that dominates the ground, though, so we're going to have to be Mira's going to have to be careful about. Never mind, maybe not as careful as we need to see there with the 6S spinning out the footsies.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting matchup between these two because, again, you know, neutral extraordinaire Excellencer out here is going to have to try to work against, you know, the Bob movement that Mira has been patenting with Soul, of course, as well, too. Nice pickup. Jeez Louise.
And the 6H to be able to get the extra damage now, but okay. Excellencer, one more chance here. Oh, and had meter, but unfortunately just never found a really reasonable place to spend it.
Yeah, and it's so tough, too, because you're trying to match the damage output of Soul Bad Guy as Giovanna. Now, Giovanna can open you up every which way to Sunday, but that damage output is clearly in Soul's favor here. So, nice 6P. We're able to interrupt a lot of these uses. See that bar slash and speed of that heavy slash in the later frames of it, you can also interrupt as well.
Roll dash up the FD break, doesn't get too much else. Okay, DP is punished by the far slash. Mira still holding on to the burst now. Excellencer, max meter, gotta spend it somehow.
Or you can just hold on to it for the defensive benefits, but we got the hit, got the red RC, let's spend it. Of course, take the round. We'll get that burst back. We will get the burst back. That is a long ways away, but you'll get it back.
Yeah, exactly. Just have faith, you know? It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
You'll be fine. Just don't get hit.
Okay. Throw, close slash afterwards. Continuing to apply good amount of pressure here. Mira, no fear, 2S afterwards. And then Bandit Bringer. Mira is brute forcing her way out of that corner. But now, Excellencer back in control.
There we go. Yep, stealing the turn right there with that DP. Force the burst here. Mira could catch things up almost immediately. There's that fast RC that we saw just get tons of mileage earlier. Nice.
Okay, close slash afterwards to get the punish. Very nice stuff. 50 meters still available. And that is going to be a clean conversion here in the mid-screen.
It's enough to get the game there. First game for Excellencer up against Mira. My goodness.
Dude, I mean, that's tough. You touched on it, but that's one thing that's always very difficult against Soul is like keeping up mileage per hit. It feels like you have to do so much more than him. I mean, a lot of the times he can be a little linear in the ways he tries to hit you, right? I mean, he's just backdash strike throwing. He's trying to go for like wild throw. He does have that command throw, but for the most part, it's a pretty basic toolkit to hit you. But when it hits you, bro, oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Soul needs one or like two hits for sure to just close the gap at least 70%.
Definitely 1.5 hits per round.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
So big jump in here. Yeah, the 2S. Yeah, eject immediately. 2S. No, thank you. I'm done.
Okay.
Nice 6P right there. That's what I was talking about. You know that a soul is going to far slash. 6P the crap out.
Oh, went for the 2D. Actually punished in footsies by Bandit Bringer. I wonder if that was intentional. And now off the 2D counter hit though, Eggcellenter spins the PRC, taking coast to coast. Oh,
that combo was sick. That was sick. We used the extra height off a 214S just to get the RCs to gain that jump advantage as well to push towards the corner there. My God.
Oh, what a block. But then the DP comes through. Eggcellenter says only one forward, only one direction, and that direction is forward, taking another round over Mira.
I'm still floored by that conversion of Eggcellenter. You're insane for that. That was marvelous.
Big time trade. Is able to go in for the far slashes now. Knocking on the door. Risk gauge halfway full. Need to be careful about how he pokes out in footsies.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately, had to hold the jump P and stand up and get scooped for your troubles there. Good. Able to get the punish off the Bandit. And the far slide, you ran into it. It's your fault. It's your fault. You ran into it.
Oh, but there, 6H afterwards. It's still not enough to kill here. Eggcellenter tries to go for the cross up. 5K, not in that situation. Mira's gonna press it every time. Great reaction time.
Absolutely. You know, a ridiculously fast button. You can either like 2K it to low profile or you'll just 5K. Blow things up. Oh my goodness, the DP still coming through from Eggcellenter. Where do you think your backdash? Calls out the volcanic Viper. You see the shatter is a building. No!
No super, no super. Oh no, Mira back on her feet. She's got an opportunity here. Max meter though for Eggcellenter. Gets the 5D. Okay, is still able to close it. That was, oh my God. That's the most scared I've been. I got jump scared by that drop.
You know, hey, I saw that 6H come out. I've been there many a time. I'm sitting here like, no. Oh, no, not like this, Eggcellenter. Not like this.
Oh, dude, but Eggcellenter through and through with the momentum is found himself 2-0 now. Mira looking on the barrel of a potential 3-0. She has got to make adjustments and has to make them fast here. And a lot of it has just been not being able to catch Eggcellenter. Eggcellenter, when he gets aggressive, just looks unstoppable. Every read is correct.
It's a really strong heavy slash coming through. Tried to steal the turn. Mira's seen it once. She's seen it twice. She will not be fooled a third time.
Go to the corner, close slash block. The revolver empty low. It seems like it's been money every single time.
Oh yeah. It comes out so fast, but that's something as well that Giovanna could absolutely abuse too on the other side of the coin. See coming through.
Uh-oh. I feel like I've seen this movie before, but there's the PRC. Oh my gosh! She pushes 2K again! Twice!
That was brilliant. Brilliant. Jumping out here, even though people bust. That's okay though. Don't want to get blown up by DP. I understand.
2D a little too far away. Doesn't want to press anything afterwards. Mira finds the connection all the way to the corner. Fafnir blocks. This is trouble.
Oh no. Yeah, that red RC coming through this time with jump P, not the low. Jeez Louise. The heavy slash. Dash up throw. Good with punish. The jump does connect here. Okay. There we go, Eggcellenter. We got the overdrive through. We're caught up, but you know it is sold. Yeah, the chase.
Oh, there was burst. There was burst for Mira, just not spent.
We're saving it for the next round. Saving it for the next round. We got one more round. We're okay.
Scary stuff. I was gonna say nobody panic. Far slash is blocked. Oh, the 5-8 still forces the burst on now.
All right, everybody panic. Burst is spent. The DP got with the 2S Solstice. D from Eggcellenter. Are you serious? The close slash! Able to get the overdrive here. My God. Eggcellenter is poised to make one more hit, but look out. 50% tension is available. The jumping comes through 5K. Resets to throw in the corner. This is bad news. Bear jumps out. Oh my God, the 214S closes it out. Eggcellenter 3-0 over Mira. Holy smokes. Jesus, Eggcellenter. Moving on to go up. We're getting a Giovanna Mira.
Oh, I know you're excited. I was gonna say I saw it coming in the bracket potentially, and I was like, maybe, just maybe, maybe, just maybe, and it is going to come through. He said, "Footsie War incoming."
This is I feel so bad because, oh my god, like this has been like the farthest that Breaker Dave has gone, right?
Yes.
So now, like, at least it was that fight, so to be clear. So
yes.
gosh, excellence. I can't do this. I can't see this.
This is, yeah.
I'm gonna turn away. That's it.
It's painful. This is definitely painful for sure, but we have to press on.
We do. We do. Just like I need 13 more of you to press that claim code button in the match arena. Just 13. It's unlucky. I don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I definitely don't want to see. Any more of those codes left over in this match arena. If you're not pressing the code simply out of sheer excitement for that set, I'm gonna have to ask that you at least call your doctor and make sure that you're still okay.
Yeah.
Because you might not have a pulse.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely one of those moments, man. And that's maybe you just don't enjoy Guilty Gear. I don't know, because that was about as good as it gets when it comes to the game, dude. Strive is looking amazing as always. The action that only Wednesday Night Fights can bring, and we're still not even done. Top 4 still to rock.
Yes, absolutely. We are still going through here, and of course, Stealthy still sitting up in winners finals, waiting to go up against Solstice as well. And we see Stealthy primed and ready here.
Yeah,
like,
I have
just
to
ready to go.
I always have to hide my bias as someone who has selected Axel in every game he was selectable. Stealthy is one of my favorite, if not my favorite player to watch. So always a good time to get to see him go far in the brackets. Has been tearing it up online, doing well offline as well. Top 8 at a couple different tournaments here in California. But now we're gonna have to see how Stealthy deals with the Ramethal from Solstice. This is gonna be crucial here. Round start is gonna make the biggest difference. You've got to establish just enough space to stay away from that far slash.
Yeah, and here we go. Already backdashing here. Stealthy stealing a lot of hearts at Frosty with that performance, and again, has consistently, like you said, in online, made a name for themselves as well. Solstice, earned the Eccentric tag, right? Earned the sponsorship for a reason.
Yes,
clearly. We have a tough match ahead of us here. And oh my goodness, already shut down in this corner. The escape attempt almost succeeds right there. Stealthy's going to figure this out.
Yeah, and
that first round is the cause.
Yeah, that was amazing from Solstice. I mean, that was just a respect mix-up from Solstice. Solstice presses nothing, leaves Stealthy the gap, knows Stealthy knows all of the tricks, immediately dashes out. Solstice holds onto the button, is able to get a better mix-up afterwards. But now with the throw on the Rekka, Stealthy looking very good with corner presence now.
Okay, you burst out. Jump, heavy slash. Deal with right there, the swords in there, and we escape. This is game Stealthy trying to maintain this health lead here. Try to be very cautious.
Losing a sword is very difficult in this matchup, though, especially when the Axel is someone like Stealthy who's willing to get aggressive with the bomber wins. But now it's gonna be close.
Oh yeah, really smart throw right there. PRC after the sword throw. Get gutted. 6P coming through in the clutch for Stealthy.
The clutch indeed. I mean, that is easily Axel's worst button. Still finding place for it. What an air throw to get the punish. Stealthy looking pretty good, but Solstice not letting it go. Continuing to apply that pressure here, canceling off the Rekkas in really odd timings here. It's getting very difficult to predict how Solstice is going to continue the pressure.
Jump back here. Yeah, interrupting 5P. Keep running into it. That's fine. The sword throw. Yikes. That's such a smart way to utilize that sword throw as well, too. It sets up that wall for you, allows you to make that approach, and covers a punishment opportunity in case the Stealthy decides to throw out a sickle. Okay, does connect here. Solstice in complete control. The dust connects and does seal the deal for Solstice in the first game.
Yeah, Stealthy found the throw, was able to get the mix up there. That entire ending sequence was earned off of Solstice on an incredible block on an empty jump low. Solstice's defense wins championships, and that round is a perfect example of why. Just that one 2K block won the entire rest of that round. So clutch from Solstice.
Yes.
Can I just say, by the way, Stealthy's tag being British Hazama rolls me every time. I love it so much. Oh my god, but dude, the second game coming up, man. Stealthy, dude, Solstice is turning up the aggression here in this next game. Already got the burst off the table. Whoa.
Well, we got that full screen situation. Forced the sort of take a little bit longer to come back here for Solstice. And now we got that tail game, right? Pushed into the corner, 2K coming through. And oh my god, look at the damage already. Forcing Stealthy to have to hold all this block, has to FD, tries to get the interrupt. The 5P does come through. My god, if one more button would have came through, that'd have been it. I think this seals the deal right there.
Not normally used to Axel being the one rushing you down, but the double and triple overheads from Stealthy. Aired and the air action over and continues the pressure there with the 6H. And yeah, you might have to burst here. And though, okay, Solstice gonna give away the round, which I definitely respect.
Honestly though, Solstice feeling pretty confident, feeling pretty comfortable probably going into this next round. Like, I've opened you up plenty of times. You've not proven to me yet that you're very comfortable in getting out of my set play in the corner. So let's try this again. Fresh start.
All the way for 2S there. What a dual take footsies.
Oh, dude. Now you might want to spend the burst at some point if he gets a shot. Garcia connecting and that, yes. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Stealthy just threw out that command grab. The Rensen coming through. Stealthy putting a point on the board. What is happening tonight? Everybody is just killing it. Let's go.
Yeah, it has been top to bottom, some of the best gear that we've seen in a while. Really nice stuff. And I will say that Solstice sees the Rensen coming out and immediately burst. As far as burst timings go, it can't get better than that. Unfortunately, got put into an awkward position because Axel, arguably one of the hardest characters to burst against effectively.
Right.
A lot of the time, it's better to just look for an aggressive gold burst than it is to actually hold on to the burst to play defensively. It's just you don't find a lot of opportunities.
Try to force yourself, force your way in. Nice 6P, being able to carry off to that corner immediately. Come on inside. Shield Vipers coming through.
They're available. PRC's forward. Tried to bait the burst out. It looked like they're only went for one hit of the Rekka, but it's not gonna matter. Able to get the kill.
Stop back and forth between these two. Okay, all right, found our burst. Full screen scenario here.
Chooses not to spend the meter there. The idea now with the swords continuing to lock down here. Solstice looking incredible, but there we go. Stealthy has a lot of room to roam now.
Okay. Yeah, tries to escape. Solstice not allowing it here, and wow, Stealthy finding a way through. But at what cost of 5P after that PRC? Mortal Fato closes it. 2-1 right now, and this winner's finals.
Dude, 5P. 5P wins the day. Not something you see as often, I feel like, especially against Axel. It's pretty hard to find places to work that in, but Solstice making every single button look calculated.
Oh, absolutely. Solstice is definitely about, trying to control the situation here. Does not want it. We've seen Stealthy, get a little cheeky out there, trying to get away with some style points. And Solstice is not going to let that happen.
2K for the round start. Stealthy looking to be the aggressor a little bit, but Solstice tries to jump in, overextension, and now Stealthy positioning war is won until the jump over. Ooh. These two are just, dude, leapfrog? What is this?
Right? Jockeying for position in this corner, and his Stealthy throws you right over to the corner. Oh no, the slash pulls through. Tries to call it a burst. Stealthy is just committed to not quite yet burst. A lot of health gone here. Solstice, okay, gonna get checked. Comes through for Stealthy, the big counter hit. Axel Bomber's coming through and does close out the round. Yeah. Hey, good thing you held on to that burst though. My God, Stealthy, the brave one.
Jump S said, my beloved gets beaten by the 6P though. Still the lockdown now. Both swords in hand. Solstice at their most dangerous now. Gets the burst out. Good burst from Stealthy, but unfortunately losing that resource and now getting hit again. Solstice's conversion game is out of this world.
Yeah, really strong pickup here from Solstice. Once again, being pushed right into the corner. Positive bonuses available, so the PRC comes through. The risk gauge cranks. And a swift round right there for Solstice. Match point for Solstice right now.
2K, 2D, able to answer those, sends it full screen. Solstice a little more cognizant of how you approach on the ground here. Stealthy is doing a great job of dominating, but now Solstice off the Rekka.
Full screen situation though, Rensen comes through. Solstice avoiding a lot of it right now. PRC approach, nice. May fall through. Soft knockdown right there. Stealthy just playing so cautiously right now. Doesn't want to get hit, just barely in the lead as far as life goes. Burst is almost back for Stealthy, but Solstice is primed. Got the Rekka come through. PRC, yep. Last shot here, tries to stay alive. Definitely gonna spend it, gets caught. Oh my god. Oh, jump out, blocks the 6P.
Oh no, one sword is gone. Stealthy unfortunately loses the positional battle though. Solstice pressed to the corner.
Oh!
And the Rensen actually connects, and there's the burst. Solstice buying some space back.
6P called out the air to air. Unfortunate for Stealthy there, but 3-1 for Solstice, sitting in grand finals. And you know, hey, being guaranteed top 3 is definitely nothing to, you know, to snuff at, right? But Stealthy is still in this, possibly going for that run back here. We'll have to see if, you know, what happens after the Breaker Dave and Excellence are set too, because we still got a ton of good Guilty Gear out here.
Yes.
And seeing 2 Geos go at it, I mean, this is going to be a real treat. Like you said, a really strong, fun, neutral match that we're going to check out between these 2 characters. We're going to talk that pure neutral. Here you go. You got that in Guilty Gear in spades with this character for sure, especially in the Mira match. But we're going to get that different flair, right? The strong aggression. And these 2 have gone up against each other before. I'm trying to remember how that set went. I think it went in Excellence's favor. I'm sure somebody will correct me out there. But I think it went in Excellence's favor, and it was not by any easy means for sure. Definitely wasn't a wash, but it's like a very clash of you know, different styles, you know, the different theories, right? The strong aggression with Breaker Dave, and then that heavy neutral that we saw from Excellencer, but that conversions there, hold on. Like, I'm very curious to see how this is going to turn out for sure.
Honestly and truly, I'm just imagining. I'm doing a single man draft pool to see how many DPs we're gonna get from Breaking Dave right now. Is where I'm at. Are we over under 32 and a half? Is where we're at right now. We'll have to see though. But like you said though, the aggression is gonna be the difference here. I really want to see Breaker Dave maybe slow it down a little bit. I know hasn't been the winning style for him, but going a little slower, I think might pay off in the mirror match specifically. It's a hallmark of Guilty Gear, in my opinion, that characters are not very good at dealing with their own stuff. So if you can slow it down a little bit, play this footsie game out, find those 2Ds and abuse those plus frames, Giovanna has a little bit of trouble once you're able to get that started.
Yeah, immediate calls out on that drill here with that DP from Breaker Dave. That aggression might be the one that seals the deal, right? You know, already in this corner situation, it'll be tough for Excellence to get out until you 2-1-4K. I think he looks silly for that one.
Always.
Okay, nice. Look at that full conversion. We'll get the kill off of this one here as well, too. Breaker Dave taking that first round.
Yeah, Dave has definitely proved me wrong. He says, slow down. What is slow? Absolutely not. Continues going the DP round start. I mean, the risk reward is definitely worth it there for Breaker Dave, but now Excellencer, being the aggressor himself, is working out beautifully. These 2 have both decided it's all gas, no brakes the rest of the way.
Yeah, let's go for that shatter. Big damage coming up here. Not going to get a kill quite yet, but we got that hard knockdown. Has to be careful there. Oh, wait a minute. Red RC coming through and able to get that dust pickup. Breaker Dave swiftly taking that first game. I do want to call out that round start DP. Honestly, that just kind of shows the homework that you understand your own character, right? Because there are a lot of situations, especially at round start, that Giovanna can't get blown up by that DP, right? You're thinking about, like, you know, maybe that heavy slash comes through. Far slash even is like another 6P-able option as well. So the buttons that Excellence is likely to pull out, dash up 5K, for example, can absolutely get blown up by that DP. So it's not like, a completely absurd round start DP
Agreed.
like that from Breaker Dave for sure. You just understand the options available to you here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
and
that
just
right there.
Yeah, it blocks one normal, and same in response from Accelerator. That's what I was alluding to. Characters kind of have trouble dealing with their own stuff, and this DP is proving to be incredible for both of these players.
RC comes through DP just in case. I want to make sure you stay right in that corner. Don't get any ideas. No falling out buttons, no jump D, none of that.
Tried to finesse there on the incinerator dash back. The just block on the spiral. It doesn't do too much, but the drop combo.
Nice jump in here. Able to get that overdrive. The hard knockdown. Positive. This next interaction. Have to be careful. Breaker Dave, okay, does have the meter, and the BRC comes through with punishing the throw. Brilliant use of meter right there.
Yeah, BRC on wake up, incredibly powerful, underutilized tool, I would say. And the 2 DP whiffs there from Breaker Dave. Excellencer able to get the 2D. There's the wake up throw though. Breaker Dave turns it on its head. And now he's able to press the advantage, gets the burst out.
That DP coming through here. Excellencer trying to return the favor. Try to put around on the board here. Red RC, let's get that pickup off the OTG right there. Still continuing, catches it with the delay, and immediate burst right there.
Ooh, far slash into the dash throw, really nice stuff. Jumps in, max meter now available, should be able to kill off of this, but no, unfortunately the RC was a PRC and it does not work out, but there's the super to whip punish the rip throw. Breaker Dave. I always joke that I feel like a lot of people forget that super can come out, but in the Geo mirror,
for sure it's gonna come out, right? But sure, you're not gonna be crazy enough because I could DP it or 6P it, clash, whatever, no big deal, or just block.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely get caught. My God, yeah, that's something you can definitely forget about. You catch people unawares with that one because you see it so infrequently, unless if like someone's really trying to escape out of the corner safely. Like sometimes it's telegraphed, but yeah, right there it was real quick. Breaker Dave up 2-0 right now against Excellencer. Changing the stage real quick. It is unfortunately a laggy stage, biking stage right now, so we're trying to go back to one of the more stable stages.
It's such a nice stage too. I really hope it gets fixed soon because I really, really like it.
Well, with live events, frequently come back, or if you're at your own local, feel free to use biking stage. There's no lag
absolutely. All right, so here we go. Potential final game here if Breaker Dave can continue to work things out the way that he has. And that is an amazing anti-air there. 6P, don't test this guy's reactions.
Okay, far slash, creating dangerous territory for you to land in here. 6P attempted, unfortunate, it didn't flip to the other side there. 6P interrupt, 2-1-4 comes through for Breaker Dave here. Control the pace, yes, got the dust into red RC conversion, gets the overdrive.
Live though, and has meter. Breaker Dave on the wake up, good block and a better block on the cross up. Gets the throw, party time. This is an opportunity here. There's another one. The momentum is building up, but unfortunately, kind of beat. Still finds the throw. No way. There's no way, right? Okay, still alive. Safe jump though.
This is it for both players here on this first round. What's it gonna be? The throw! What was the startup? Wait a minute. Was it a 6-piece startup and you scooped it? My God, Breaker Dave.
From the brink of despair, incredible stuff. And now, with the shimmy, looking like Soul Bad Guy on the backdash.
The dash up, DP, see right there, stick the leg out if you want to, it's gonna get caught. Block, oh my goodness, the desperate burst attempt, darned if you do, darned if you don't. Perfect to finish up Breaker Dave, 3-0 over Excellencer. Moving on to losers finals. This is a momentous occasion. I don't know what happened tonight, but both Breaker Dave, Excellencer, killing it tonight, honestly.
Yeah.
Breaker Dave, keep going. Go ahead,
please.
beat up Stealthy, I guess, whatever, take it easy. Stealthy's but a boy, all right? Just
Yeah. I was gonna say, just looking at the matchups too and looking at the player profiles, I think that Stealthy might be leaning back in his chair a little bit here, because as far as play styles go, I feel like Breaker Dave might be the worst draw here, especially with the aggression that he's willing to show. So this is going to be very, very difficult here for Stealthy. Stealthy's going to have to, if Stealthy wants that run back with Solstice, it's going to be very hard earned against Breaker Dave.
Oh, absolutely. Like I do not envy Stealthy in this matchup right now at all. And golly, and the aggression that I just saw against Excellence, because Excellencer was lucky to get a few conversions in there. Breaker Dave just smothered every opportunity. So Stealthy is going to have to try to be really preemptive on the approaches from Breaker Dave. Like, yes, the aggression is going to come through. 5P might be a little bit risky, especially with the way that the dash works for Geo as well. So we're probably going to go for a few more 2Hs to kind of cover that ground gate and spacing as well. Force jump-ins to make that 5P work out for you. So we'll see how Stealthy approaches this matchup, and even still how Breaker Dave will approach this loser's final set. That's right there, the jumping for the 5P.
This is a matchup that's really tough, especially because Renson and Snail are both incredibly difficult, if not, like, Snail's near impossible to actually get to use in this matchup, and moments like that can be why the dash up DP counter he gets both bursts off the table now, and Breaker Davey does it again. He can't keep getting away with the 0.
He really can't, honestly. How are you just dashing up you are a brave soul. You're feeling some type of way. You're in top 3 and you are feeling some type of way, feeling like you just dash up DP people for free. My God. Pack it up. Pack it up. That's a round.
Dude, that's round 1. That's 1 round.
Who upset Breaker Dave? I just want to have a conversation with that individual. Look what you did. Look what you man, upset. Do it again.
Like up on the mistimed meaty there. Good tech from Stealthy, but now pressed to the corner. It's able to get the low. The OTG comes through. Breaker Dave just continues to reset. Is going to spend the super. Gets a safe jump here. Stealthy has a lot of options here, but which one to choose?
Stop it. Stop it. Safe jump throw. Safe jump throw.
Every time. Every time. And why not?
Look how terrifying it was to deal with Breaker Dave in a corner situation. Every single time. It was dash back. All right, I'm going to dash forward. You have to guess. You have a 33% chance of being right. Good luck.
Oh, man. So let's see if, dude, Breaker Dave. Honestly, Stealthy just got to find better places. 2S, 5P, we've got to find better places to swing and better timings. Unpredictability is key. Breaker Dave is getting unbelievable mileage out of just like that 6P normals and going for DPs out of things. You have to be more unpredictable with your timing, and it's looking already better here for Stealthy.
Look at the windmill punish, which I see very few people actually punish that windmill on a jump in approach right there. So good awareness from Breaker Dave.
Okay, 2D, very nice. OTG, Renson, and yeah, then doesn't throw Renson again. Very smart. There's the punish again. It's like they forget. It's like they forget the super comes through.
Okay, a couple 2S's right there. The jump HS is so difficult to contest here. Jump P has to be so careful, and the command grab will come through in the clutch for Stealthy.
That's the new classic for sure. The once per set. Very nice stuff there on the Renson past RC. Oh, another dash of DP into the throw. Breaker Dave says, I cannot be stopped.
Cannot dissuade me from running up and DPing in your face. Oh my God, the 2 and 4K pickup here. Overdrive will connect. The hard knockdown. Positive bonuses available for Breaker Dave. This is unbelievable.
He tried to read a back dash. He just can't be stopped. Round start, instead of taking a safe jump, dashes, but just mashes the dash macro twice and says, I know you're going to back dash. Breaker Dave is on one right now.
Dave, let's Stealthy see a few more offline events before. Ooh, Dave, please.
Oh, but Stealthy said, I will not be bullied here. I'm not going to take this. The far slash is doing a good job getting up pressure.
Jesus!
What a punish into the BRC. The conversion from Stealthy is incredible.
Oh my God, Stealthy with an explosive 2D to close out the round. Good Lord. That was so much damage.
He said, you
Axel
know I'm
can
still
do damage?
here. You guys are talking so much about Breaker Day. You said, you know I'm still here. Come on, man.
Stealthy snuck up on me. Does it all the time.
It's in the name for sure. You're wrong.
It is definitely the name. It scared half of us at Frosty. Just appeared out of nowhere. Yo, what's up? What's up? Jesus.
Oh my God. And that's 1-1 in a hurry. I feel like we've been watching this set for an eternity, and oh man, this is one of those ones I'd love to see the game 5, and here we go. Breaker down again. He throws it again.
That is a veteran style air throw. Stealthy is playing on another level, right? Everyone's playing on another level tonight. I don't understand what's happening.
Oh my God, no, the clothesline from hell.
Are you serious?
He's got him in the infinite. There's the super though, nice block.
Okay, jump heavy slash comes through.
No,
Sneaks up with the, you see the micro dashes through. I know you saw it, Proxy.
Oh my God, and then the 5P anti-air taking it back to the simple stuff. What a way to end that one. Stealthy looked like a different human being. And there, tried to go for the Remy Celeste charge dust round start. I like the attempt.
Tries to go for that anti-air, but not deep enough quite yet. The air throw, going, caught the back dash. Finally getting that jump heavy slash, tries to apply pressure, and still Stealthy interrupting here. Stop it. Is Axel a grappler now? Is that the attack? Like,
oh, and again,
RC's out?
But there's the burst. All right, Breaker Dave gotta find this hit. Still has burst. Needs to find a goal burst again, but there is a great punish. What a bait on the throw from Breaker Dave.
The most phenomenal shimmy whammy from Breaker Dave. Come on now, let's go.
Okay, trade. Oh, again the shimmy. Stealthy. Maybe we have found the weakness here. Trying to take a little too many throws.
TRC is going to get blown up by the, you saw it. The mistake had already been made. Jumping through and dash up DP from Breaker Dave. Do you see the plus frame? Knee on knee on knee.
That's good to buy some space off the 2H OTG 6K preemptively, but jumps the, okay, not gonna fall for command throw too much longer, but is this enough to kill with one vision?
Oh, not like this, Stealthy! Stealthy, not like this. Oh my God, Stealthy, please.
No, dashes up 5K, looking for something. TRC, I love the attempt. Yo, the defense from Stealthy, the patience to not swing, and then finally finds a 2K 2D.
Jesus.
Oh my
The
God.
5K. The 5K comes through. I mean, the pressure is immense because we saw the 214S come through, and you could have anti-aired it, but the mental stack is right there. I have to live. I just need to live. And threads the needle with the 5K. Stealthy putting up the Alexander Fortress right now.
Dude, what a way to go. I mean, as far as an Axel player goes, you have to have two things. You've got to have blocks and you've got to know when to swing. And Stealthy displays both in a row. 2-1 now, but Breaker Dave takes the burst immediately. Still not done.
Benson does come through. Jump back slash, and Breaker Dave is being pushed back into the corner. Breaker Dave said, wait a minute, I'm Geo. Listen here, I'm gonna put you right back into the corner where you belong. This is my territory. I'm the rushdown fighter. Stealthy finds a way out. 2K knocked down.
Yeah, stuck his way into the life lead too. I mean, the Stealthy name is not just because. Meter here, Breaker Dave spends it all, and that's certainly a kill. Great conversion. Oh man.
Breaker Dave trying to make a swing once again. Doesn't want to watch time go right out the window here. Axel is going to push you away.
Good block on the JS. Oh my God, near-death experiences. Holy moly.
Jump out there. Breaker Dave still chasing, not giving Stealthy any opportunity.
Oh, just try to go for the slowdown. I love the attempt there. The micro dash 2K.
Couple Rensen explosions here. Breaker Dave finds the way in. Dash of DP. You know the threat is there. You know the threat is absolutely there. Not caught. Stealthy good close up. He does.
Yeah, because with the pullback here, rounds apiece. Stealthy is on set point to go for the run deck. Breaker Dave needs to find something here. Both players having the burst. He's going to Stealthy here, but not too consequential so far. Breaker Dave holding up forward, and now the anti-air on the landing throw.
The whip throw. Gold burst gets blocked too.
There's no. Oh, the walk back is incredible, bro.
This is absolutely insane. PRC's out there after the actual bomb. Has the momentum to put the throw. Breaker Dave is not swayed from the offense. The close slash does come through. Immediate cancel and overdrive. Shuts this down. 2-2 right now. We're going the distance in this losers finals.
Breaker Dave on every single in every single round ending interaction. If Breaker Dave has max meter, he has gone throw. This time finally cashes out on the conditioning, finds the close slash. Dude, all of those moments, all of those throws adding up to this one mix up here, and that is the mix up that buys his way into game 5 here. One of the most exciting sets we've had all night. What is this tournament? Oh,
literally every set has led up to this so far. This has been an absolutely wild turn of events, from Stealthy making it all the way here to this losers finals, and this back and forth is absolutely insane. But only one can move on to fight in grand finals against Solstice.
Always managing to find it here, Stealthy. I love that. Keep your cement shoes. 5P. What an anti-air.
Hello? Went a whole mile and a half just to go for the throw?
Dude,
Kid, you're insane! Perfect!
He put on his Kai cosplay, said, I'm running up, baby. Oh, okay. The shimmy is back in effect. He's able to get the first out.
And all right, got the punish on the DP right there. Full screen situation. Shashes has to be so careful, and you know, Stealthy just unable to remain pinned down, right? Just try to find the distance, but the close slash, trying to force the spending on the FD right there. Stealthy in trouble, gonna get, wow, yeah, strike throw setup begins. PRC air throw, got crossed up in another, are you serious right now? The furthest we could possibly go in this set.
Oh, but Breaker Dave is starting the round here with first. Stealthy is going to have to wait a little bit, so Mike can put in a pretty tough situation, and that is how it starts. But the combo actually is not finished. Press to the corner, but it's still not enough. Stealthy fights his way out.
Breaker Dave is the hungriest I've ever seen at Weds Night Fights. The hard knockdown from the 6H, and my God, the overdrive coming through. It's a grip of damage. Not going to kill quite yet, but it's your last shot, Stealthy. What's it going to be?
Great use of that. Nice. Goes for the pull-in and repositions now. Betting it all in this one mix-up here. Goes low! What a block from Breaker Dave!
Yeah, absolutely. Jump back, jump slash, the 5P forcing out the burst. Stealthy trying to stay alive. Breaker Dave has 50% tension. DP PRC follows through. The close slash. The drill gets crossed! The trade closes it out. Breaker Dave 3-2 over Stealthy in a tremendous set between these two. Watch this set again. Seriously, this is a set to watch. A nail biter of a set.
Oh,
great stuff for both players. Stealthy taking third tonight, and a strong showing at that. Went 3-2 against Mira, only went down 3-1 against Solstice, and now going the distance, finally getting knocked out, unfortunately, but
yes,
great showing still. Breaker Dave,
dude,
are you kidding me? Grand finals right now.
If you had told me, no way, the dark horse coming through. Breaker Dave has made it all the way here. But the scariest thing is there anything scarier than Solstice with a set to give? This is going to be very difficult.
It's going to be difficult, and I'm going to need 10 of you to do something that is not difficult.
Please.
Check out that Matcherino. Click the claim code. Do it. Tweet it out. The grand finals is happening. You're missing some fantastic deals here. If you're not in here watching right now, get on that second monitor. Pull up the tab real quick. Click that Matcherino code. Let's get these codes used up here. Grand finals. Solstice. Excedrin Zone. Up against Breaker Dave. Giovanna Rambo.
I mean, that's been the thing for Breaker Dave. Every single door that has been presented to Breaker Dave, he's had the key, but he's pulled out the sledgehammer instead. And just like that, there's the 2D to open it up. And just like I said, forcing his way through it every single stage. That's half your life gone, and we're not even 10 seconds in.
Yeah. Honestly, Breaker Dave hungry for it this week. Wants to get the W here. Went down against Solstice, as we saw at the top of the top 8 here. Yo, the reversal, it will connect here.
Very smart stuff. Doesn't quite have the second meter though. Solstice, meter of their own. Yeah, great way to just restabilize.
Yeah. But right back to the corner there. Got the micro dash forward. Finding the space that we're looking for. Needs to at least push out, find the escape route, and it's not going to happen here. Unfortunately, going to get the slam and a round. What a strong start there for Breaker Dave, though, at that round, right?
Yeah, I mean, that would have been very close, too. It's just, unfortunately, Breaker Dave had been forced to block for so long. The wrist gauge was already red at the start of that combo. Solstice knowing how to crank that gauge, and now sitting on a pretty decent, was sitting on a pretty decent life lead, but now Breaker Dave off to the races once again.
DP attempt, and yeah, we're gonna get that punish. Not at the full conversion. Yeah, 6 feet, beautiful. Flash right there, gold burst out. Yo, the dive kick, you thought, oh, but by the sword, so unfortunate there for Breaker Dave. Avoiding the throw, but,
Yeah, dash up. Dude, look at the turn steals again, like you said, just putting the knees to chest, doing such a great job. But Solstice not phased for a second by any of that pressure, has regained control of the neutral here. Luke missing a sword.
Okay, got our dive kick in. Dash up, close the gap there. 5P just to check you. You're dashing real quick here. I don't like it. Ooh, and the air-to-air jump P jails out. First game going to Solstice, and my goodness, so strong.
Dude, what I didn't even know what there is to say here between these two. It has been incredible to watch both of them battle up to the grand finals, man. Breaker Dave has had the momentum, but Solstice is looking like the roadblock that might be able to finally stop it here.
Dude. Yeah, Breaker Dave's momentum has been insanely strong throughout the entire Lucius side here. And I don't think we're going to see the fire go out by any means. Breaker Dave is on a tear right now. Out for blood. Wants to return the favor against Solstice. The DP cross under.
Okay. Like the little 2-key pokes there. Solstice. There's another counter hit DP, and look at the damage here. Oh man, it's just almost never worth the risk to try and contest that.
Okay, got pushed back here. Oh no, trying to challenge at the wrong time. Rekka's coming through here. DP, PRC. Yo, the line. Wait a minute! The throw red RC. Tries to wait for the burst. It's not coming, so we're going to get the 2H round going to Breaker Dave.
Dude, everything in the kitchen sink at that point. Holy moly from Breaker Dave. Solstice. The offense though makes one Rekka block, tries to reset. Breaker Dave steals the turn, finds a knockdown.
Double dash, gonna get the scoop, recognizes the FD coming through there. Gold burst. Solstice wants some breathing room here.
Okay, staggers it. What a counter hit. Luckily was not in the corner, but still Solstice finds a secondary hit into the super. Look at the life bar.
Yeah, you know that after a counter hit like that, the shatter is soon to follow. Okay, goes for the dive kick, does get the read, does get the hit. Waste time a bit on this positive bonus. Yo, the close flash. Where do you think you... I think that's a jump start. But anyways, 2D comes through. Yo, 5P, able to recover in time after the PRC. So unfortunate there for Breaker Dave. But coming in around, full burst. Dave firing on all pistons right now.
Oh, no, but unfortunately, strong Pistons here. Gold burst is too far. I love the attempt because if you're gonna try and steal the round, I think that's a great decision. But somehow, I've never seen that close up, dude. Somehow makes it to the corner and Solstice is able to swap sides back. An incredible string here that potentially could take 2-0 here.
Looking real rough, got pushed in the corner, and now it's JLC's backdash, but gonna get caught. PRC with a perfect 2-0 Solstice right now.
Yeah, really unfortunate situation there for Breaker Dave. Solstice, the progression of mix-up that Solstice was going for there, unfortunately just naturally punishes the backdash. It was a decent decision from Breaker Dave to actually avoid the 5D, but once you see that PRC, your life is kind of forfeit, and now Solstice, potential tournament point here. Breaker Dave 3 in a row would be an incredible I don't put it past him.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, especially the way that Breaker Dave has been playing tonight. Couple slashes, that's a good rip of damage to start. Heavy slash comes through and Solstice is one ending up. Wants to shut things down immediately. Knows the danger of letting Breaker Dave live through this round.
Meter BRC's forward, looking to be the aggressor at every single stage. Never wants to let Breaker Dave have a chance to breathe. And though the legend is going to be able to break the wall with the super, Solstice is one round away.
You can't make the mistake, unfortunately, when Bramlethal has resources 6H to get them knocked down, carried to the corner. You wake up with throws.
Okay.
Had the FD, nice push out, and big jump in here. Got the counter hit, quick combo just to push to the corner.
Oh, nice block on the jump in. Dave looking much better here in this game. Still has to find the hit though, has the burst on deck. There's the 5D, that's a great start.
Yes. Okay, just a shatter, light knockdown here. Just needs a hit. And the 2D will definitely do it here. Round apiece.
First on the table for both of them here in just a moment, so it's max resources for the two of them. Great just walk there, which kind of earns out there with the Rekka follow-up. Now Solstice pressed to the corner, time to dispense the mids.
Just chip damage right now, my goodness, and has the resources to cancel if need be. 5K. You're forced to block, unfortunately, and here comes the mix after. Has PRC opportunity, not going to use it though. Look at the risk gauge, one hit. Breaker Dave got hit by counter, but no follow-up. Thank goodness.
Yeah, we're trying to wait for the burst there, but still mortal counter is connecting. Again, wait for the burst. Breaker Dave not spending it.
What do you do in a situation like this? There's the burst. Dave needs resources here, and unfortunately is running out of them and health. That'll do it. 3-0 and a perfect to end it off once again. Solstice closing it out, taking first tonight at Weds Night Fights, Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah, I mean, Solstice just writing the book and putting on a masterclass of turn stealing in that final situation there. And the problem is just having maximum meter. All the options that Breaker Dave would normally have to potentially rip out of there, potentially go for BRC, try to jump out,
right,
things like that. The maximum meter prevents any of it. Solstice knows how scary the situation is, takes advantage. Incredibly well deserved there on the 3-0, but shout outs to Breaker Dave, dude. Putting on a show tonight, dude. Putting on a show.
You look, there are so many MVPs in tonight's bracket, and by golly, if you don't give it to Breaker Dave tonight, folks, I mean, honestly, tremendous job, and a heartbreaker right at the end too, right? I mean, that was the one to beat. The only one that took down Breaker Dave tonight was Solstice. And you know what? Be proud of the work that you put in. Still a few more Matcherino codes to see here as well too. We got 8 of them left, so let's make sure we get those used up. And congratulations to the players that performed tonight as well. First place, like I said, Solstice. Second to Breaker Dave. Third to Stealthy. We can't forget fourth to Excelancer as well. So everyone that tuned in, I mean, are you not entertained? This was an absolute treat. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to come back tomorrow as well at 4 p.m. Pacific. We're going to get another Series E Invitational out here, so make sure you tune in for that one as well. That'll be a great series of sets as well. I mean, it's a tough act to follow, but you know what? Clearly, we are capable of making another repeat performance out here.
Absolutely, man. What a showing. I just want to say thanks to everybody, like you said, for watching, for supporting the match arena. Make sure you guys use up those last couple codes. That, and just for Weds Night Fights, for always doing their thing, man. It's my first time getting to actually be on here, and just all of the different communities, all the different tournaments going on. Weds Night Fights has been doing the damn thing for so long. So a huge shout out to everybody that works behind the scenes with Weds Night Fights for continuing to make this thing work. The community needs things like this. Weds Night Fight is a gift to us, man. Thank you to everybody involved with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and what a first, Weds Night Fights appearance for me as well, too. I mean, honestly, you couldn't ask for much better, right?
My God, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, that's truly, truly as good as it gets.
Yes, absolutely. And with that about wraps it up here for us. I've been Zero. Proxy, it's been a real pleasure working with you tonight.
Dude, as always, hopefully we get to work again very, very soon. I appreciate everybody for again tuning in, and thanks for letting me be on. Hopefully I'll get to see you guys here on this channel again soon.
Of course. Until next time, folks, later days and a few more words from Vi.